Football is more than just a sport. It is a global phenomenon. Billions of fans around the world share a passion for the beautiful game. From packed stadiums to street corners, football unites people. It transcends cultural differences and brings joy to millions. Every 4 years, the FIFA World Cup captivates the globe. Nations compete for the ultimate prize in football. The tournament showcases the highest level of skill, strategy, and passion. The world watches as football legends create history on the pitch. Off the field, football inspires dreams and aspirations. Children grow up idolizing their favorite players. They dream of wearing their nation's colors and lifting trophies. Football provides hope and opportunity in communities worldwide. It fosters a sense of belonging and collective identity. This is the story of football, a journey through time and across continents. From ancient origins to the modern game, football has evolved into a global obsession. The roots of football stretch back centuries, weaving through the fabric of various ancient civilizations. Ancient civilizations engaged in games involving a ball and feet, laying the groundwork for what would eventually become the global phenomenon of football. These games often served ritualistic or military purposes, reflecting the multifaceted roles they played in society. They provided early glimpses into the timeless appeal of kicking a ball, a simple yet captivating activity that transcended cultural boundaries. In ancient China, a game called Cuju emerged around the 2nd century BC, showcasing the ingenuity and creativity of early ball games. Players used their feet and other body parts to maneuver a leather ball, demonstrating impressive skill and coordination. Cuju gained popularity as both a military training exercise and a form of entertainment, highlighting its versatility and widespread appeal. Across the Pacific, indigenous cultures in Mesoamerica played a ball game known as Pocatawk, which held deep cultural significance. This ritualistic game involved 2 teams competing to score by passing a heavy rubber ball through stone hoops, a challenging and symbolic task. Pocatawk held great cultural and religious significance for Mayan and Aztec civilizations, often being played in grand ceremonial contexts. In Europe, ancient Romans played a game called Harpastum, which was both physically demanding and strategically complex. This involved 2 teams vying for possession of a small ball, engaging in a fierce and competitive struggle. Players used their hands and feet in a chaotic and physical contest, showcasing their strength and agility. Harpastum served as a form of entertainment for Roman soldiers and citizens alike, becoming a popular pastime in ancient Rome. These ancient games highlight the universal appeal of ball games involving kicking and physical exertion, a testament to their enduring popularity. They laid the foundation for the development of football as we know it, evolving through centuries of cultural exchange and innovation to become the beloved sport it is today. From the ancient fields of Cuju and Pocatawk to the grand stadiums of modern football, the journey of this sport reflects the shared human passion for competition, skill, and unity. Today, football continues to bring people together across continents, transcending language and cultural barriers, and fostering a sense of global community. The legacy of these ancient games lives on in the hearts of millions, inspiring generations of players and fans to embrace the beautiful game. As we celebrate the rich history of football, we honor the diverse cultures that contributed to its evolution and look forward to the future of this ever-evolving sport. While ancient cultures nurtured early forms of football, it was in England that the game began to take its modern shape. The roots of football can be traced back to various ancient civilizations where different forms of ball games were played. However, it was in England where these rudimentary games evolved into the structured sport we recognize today. During the medieval period, various forms of folk football thrived in villages and towns across England. These games were often played during festivals and special occasions, bringing communities together in a shared activity. The rules were not standardized, and each village had its own version of the game. These games often involved large numbers of players and minimal rules. The objective was usually to move the ball to a specific location, such as a church or a landmark, by any means necessary. This lack of formal rules led to a chaotic and unpredictable style of play. Matches could be chaotic and violent, with few limits on physicality. Injuries were common, and the games could last for hours, sometimes even days. The physical nature of these matches often led to disputes and conflicts among players and spectators alike. In the 19th century, English public schools played a pivotal role in codifying the rules of football. These institutions recognized the need for a more organized and disciplined approach to the game. They began to develop their own sets of rules to ensure fair play and reduce violence. Eton, Harrow and Rugby were among the institutions that developed their own distinct versions of the game. Each school had its own unique set of rules, which reflected their individual traditions and values. These variations laid the groundwork for the standardized rules that would later be adopted. These schools sought to channel the energy of folk football into more organized and less violent forms of sport. By introducing rules and regulations, they aimed to create a safer and more enjoyable experience for the players. This shift towards a more structured game was a significant step in the evolution of football. In 1848, representatives from several English schools met at Cambridge University to establish a standardized set of rules for football. This meeting, known as the Cambridge Rules, was a crucial moment in the history of the sport. It marked the beginning of a unified approach to the game, which would eventually lead to the creation of modern football. This historic meeting paved the way for the creation of the Football Association, FA, in 1863. The FA was established to oversee the development and regulation of football in England. Its formation was a turning point, as it provided a formal structure for the sport and helped to standardize the rules. The FA's establishment marked a turning point in the history of football, as it sought to regulate and promote the game nationwide. The association worked tirelessly to ensure that the rules were consistently applied across the country, which helped to create a more cohesive and unified sport. Under the FA's guidance, football evolved rapidly in England. The association's efforts to promote the game led to an increase in its popularity, and more people began to take an interest in playing and watching football. The sport started to gain a significant following, and its influence spread beyond England's borders. The game gained popularity among different social classes, and professional clubs began to emerge. Football was no longer just a pastime for the elite, it became a sport for everyone. The formation of professional clubs allowed talented players to pursue football as a career, further enhancing the quality of the game. The establishment of the Football League in 1888 further formalized the sport, creating a structured competition for professional teams. This league provided a platform for clubs to compete at a higher level, and it played a crucial role in the development of modern football. The league's success inspired the formation of similar competitions in other countries, cementing football's status as a global sport. As football gained popularity in England, its appeal spread to other parts of the world. The sport, with its simple rules and minimal equipment, was easy to adopt and quickly became a favorite pastime. European nations embraced the sport, forming their own football associations and leagues. These leagues provided a structured environment for the sport to flourish, with regular matches and growing fan bases. The need for an international governing body became increasingly apparent. As more countries adopted football, the desire for standardized rules and organized international competitions grew stronger. In 1904, representatives from France, Belgium, Denmark, the Netherlands, Spain, Sweden, and Switzerland met in Paris to establish the Fédération Internationale de Football Association, or FIFA. This meeting was a significant step towards unifying the sport on a global scale. This landmark event marked the birth of international football governance. FIFA's creation was a pivotal moment, setting the stage for the sport's global expansion and the establishment of international competitions. FIFA's primary objectives included organizing international competitions, standardizing the rules of the game, and promoting the development of football worldwide. The organization worked tirelessly to bring together different football associations under a common framework. The organization played a pivotal role in establishing the first official international matches between national teams. These matches were crucial in fostering a sense of global community and sportsmanship. One of FIFA's most significant achievements was the creation of the FIFA World Cup. This tournament provided a platform for the best teams from around the world to compete and showcase their talents. The inaugural tournament took place in Uruguay in 1930, bringing together 13 national teams to compete for the title of world champions. This event was a milestone in football history, setting the precedent for future World Cups. The World Cup quickly became the pinnacle of international football, capturing the imagination of fans worldwide. The tournament's success demonstrated the unifying power of football and its ability to bring people together across cultures and borders. FIFA's influence extended beyond competitions. The organization was instrumental in shaping the future of football through its various initiatives and programs. The organization played a key role in developing football infrastructure, promoting youth development programs, and advocating for fair play and sportsmanship. These efforts ensured that football remained accessible and enjoyable for future generations. FIFA's efforts helped to spread the popularity of football to every corner of the globe. The sport's universal appeal and the organization's dedication to its growth have made football the world's most beloved game, uniting millions of fans in their passion for the beautiful game. The FIFA World Cup stands as the most prestigious and anticipated event in the football calendar. Held every 4 years, the tournament brings together the world's best national teams to compete for the ultimate prize in the sport. From Uruguay's triumph on home soil in 1930 to France's victory in Russia in 2018, the World Cup has produced countless memorable moments. Legendary players have etched their names into football history with stunning goals, incredible skills, and unwavering determination. Brazil, with its iconic yellow jerseys and samba style of play, has emerged as the most successful team in World Cup history, lifting the trophy a record 5 times. Other footballing powerhouses like Germany, Italy, Argentina, and Uruguay have also tasted World Cup glory. The World Cup is more than just a tournament. It is a global celebration of football, uniting people from all walks of life in their passion for the beautiful game. The tournament showcases the highest level of skill, strategy, and sportsmanship, inspiring generations of players and fans alike.